Welcome to 30 Days of Ableton Push. I'm Josh Spoon. First off, I'd like to thank everyone who's watched videos and subscribed, giving me thumbs up, giving me positive comments. I hope this is a valuable resource to you. At different Ableton groups and different music events, people have mentioned to me that they're good at playing the piano, they're good at arranging, mixing, but their toughest challenge is programming drums. So what I say to that is coming from a hip-hop background and growing up around that as a child, a lot of the artists that I look up to and many of us look up to learned from other people. They use drum breaks from funk and soul records, and they use drum breaks from all sorts of things and learned from that. So, they just took those elements and a lot of times copied them. And then over time, they learned how to develop a style of programming that worked for them. And I think that's a good way to model your development as a drum programmer. So I'm going to show today one book that is really nice. It came out a few years back. It's called the Breakbeat Bible. And this book will walk you through how to build breakbeats and the different fundamentals of breakbeats. They also have an architect section which talks about a lot of different artists that have influenced the breakbeat culture. They'll talk about Clyde Stubblefield. For you Dilla heads, they have him, Questlove, a bunch of other people, DJ Shadow. So it's a good book to definitely go and check out. I got this at Guitar Center a few years back. I'm sure you can get it on Amazon. I'll find it and post a link below. So we'll talk about this today and possibly another one tomorrow. And we'll see how it goes. So for you guys who don't know too much about drumming or programming or how anything works, writing out notations, this book will be very valuable to you. So let's get started. So today we'll program the Isley Brothers' famous Footsteps in the Dark, which has been heard, as you may know it, as Today Was a Good Day by Ice Cube and Won't Do by Jay Dilla on The Shining. So I've grabbed a couple of drum samples that I think will work well with this break. So we're going to program the hi-hats first. And if you look at the sheet, you'll see the top line is where the hi-hats are. And since the smallest subdivision is a 16th note, we're going to keep it in the 16th note grid. The first hi-hat hit is, and I think this is going to start here in a second. So we'll just stop it. The first hi-hat hit is on the first beat. The second one is on the and of 1. And then this is 2. And then the and of 2. And the of 2. So we have 1 E and 2 E and Then we have 3 E and then that's an 8th note, so it occupies both of these spaces just like here. Then the 4, we have 4, and that occupies 2 spaces because it's an 8th note, and then So that's the first measure of hi-hats. So let's go to the second measure. So the second measure is a hi-hat, but it's accented, so we're going to hit this accent. Then that's an 8th. Then we have another 8th, 16th. Then the 3 16ths. Then an 8th, still on the 3. And then an 8th on the 4, and we'll go to the open, and then an 8th on the and of 4. So let's listen to these hi-hats. All right, cool. I can hear Ron right now. All right, now I'll do the snare, which is very easy. So it's just 2 and 4. So that's 2, 4, 2, 4 in both measures. Let's play that back. That's funky even without swing, dude. Alright, kicks. So we got a kick on the 1. We have a kick on the 3. We have a kick on the 1. Then we have a kick on the 2. But that kick is a soft kick, which is also known as a ghost note. So we're going to hit that. We're going to punch it in. Then we're going to hold it down like we've seen before. And then we're going to drop the velocity. And then we have 3 again. All right, so that's it. Let's play it back, see how it sounds. I think that sounds pretty nice. Don't you agree? So try this out on your own. You know, find a drummer friend or go grab a book or a magazine that has some drum programming in it and give it a try. Once again, this is Josh Spoon, 30 Days of Ableton Push, and I'll see you tomorrow.